Get in here. Yeah, yeah, get in there. Yeah, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. And I am trying not to have this thing. Hey, everybody, this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review on 90 Day Fiancé, Season 6, Episode 2, Young and Restless. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for being here. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you, and thank you. I just want to give a special shout out to Dre and to PYT29, who are both celebrating birthdays. Happy birthday to you. And tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. So I dedicate this episode to the love of my life, my sweet old pumpkin pie, my daughter. Okay? So anyway, let's go ahead on and get into this episode, okay? Let's get into it. Let me tell y'all something. I absolutely love these characters. I don't know about you all, but I'm trying to tell you I love them. And like there's nobody that I don't like so far. And I'm hoping that you all agree with me in that. If you don't, hey, it is what it is. But I'm telling you right now, I absolutely love everybody on this cast. So we're going to open up this episode with Jonathan and Fernanda, okay? So basically, we see Jonathan and Fernanda. They're basically sitting, in the little empty house. And he tells Fernanda that the underwear were from another girlfriend that he slept with after, of course, they slept on the same sofa, but on other ends, okay? She was like, look, I miss you and all of that kind of stuff, but you ain't getting no punani out of me tonight. You basically walk me up in here. I don't know anybody but you. And, basically, you let these underwears be in this drawer. She said that they was thong underwears, okay? Let me see that thong, okay? Is not what Fernanda wanted to see. Basically, he apologized and says that, he just grabbed the dresser and brought the dresser there. He didn't look through it or anything. And I'm like, you have got to be one nasty mofo if you didn't look through the dresser to see what the hell was in the damn thing, okay? So basically, she's tired and done and through with his ass, and I would be too, okay? This is irritating me, okay? So y'all gonna have to see me like that because that light is irritating the dog, out of me. Thank you so much, April Soto, for the $9.99 super chat. We love you, Chris and April. Love you too, Chris and April. Mwah. So basically, Fernanda says what she wants to do. She wants to have trust. She wants respect. She don't need no damn apology. She needs this mofo to respect her, to love her, and she doesn't need all of these excuses that he's giving her. He's saying, look, you can't judge me based on this one mistake that I've made, okay? So basically, she forgives him. She said, I'm going to give him one more chance. I'm going to try to work it out with this crazy mofo. But I don't know. I'm going to give him one more chance because basically I came over here for love. And I love this man. So I'm going to see, how this works out. He says that he's going to get rid of the dresser. John and Fernanda, the next time we see them, they're going over to a friend's house. So she's riding over there. She knows that, she is going to be basically on the menu. Everybody wants to know who she is, what is she about, and all of that kind of stuff. So basically, she gets to the house and they pull up on the outside and it's a beautiful home, okay? And so one of those plantation homes. And so basically, she is like intimidated by the home. She's like, all of my friends, from where I'm from Brazil, they all live with their parents, including me. I'm only 19. Okay. So basically, she's nervous because, like I said, she's on the menu for tonight. And so, she's got to go in there and give her best impression. She walks through the door and they're all hollering and screaming and doing what they do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. And so she's very happy about that. And they have a spread laid out. They got cornbread, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Hog maws, chitlins, beans, tomatoes, yams. You know what I'm saying? You is what they basically got at the table. So she never ate none of the stuff before, so of course they're all looking at her and saying, basically, have you eaten any of this? And she was like, no. So she picks up the fried chicken, she's trying to cut it with a knife. And they was like, you can eat that, with your hands. And she was like, oh, okay, really? All right, well, let me try. So she picks up the chicken wings. She don't really even know how to pick it up and everything. And she's eating it and everything. And she's like, basically, she's having a hard time with it. And so, basically she talks about how the women are, saying, speaking in Southern language. She can't really understand them and everything. She makes fun of them and says, you know what I'm saying, Fernanda, girl. You know what I'm saying, girl. So, she's like, okay, I basically, cannot, okay, understand these people. So basically, the conversation goes to the wall, okay? There was a lot of Trump talking about, okay, can we say Trump? These mofos talked about Trump quite often. Things must have really changed in our country as it relates to people coming in and out of the country. Because it appears that, she's like, has a problem with the wall. Now, we know that this young woman is from Brazil, but evidently she, she was protecting the Mexicans. And so, the last time when I came out here and I did a review, everybody corrected me and was like, Auntie, she is from Brazil. And we've heard her say that she is from Brazil. But now we're seeing that she's basically from Mexico. So I don't know what the hell it is. I'm going to have to go back and do a little research on that just to, make sure. Because, they met in Cancun and did, whatever they did. But she says basically, I'm Mexican. And this is where I'm from. So I was right last week for everybody that corrected, your auntie and everything. I won't mad or nothing. But okay, she's from Mexico. So basically, the friend said, he says, we're all different. People believe that, that a lot of people believe that Mexicans are criminals and, that they're on welfare and they don't really have a lot. And she's like, look, it's your problem if that's what you think. I'm repping for my people. I'm not going to sit here and let y'all talk about us like that. All of us are not that way. And so, the friend said, basically, there's no boundaries, with love. Love has no boundaries. And it doesn't see race, it doesn't see religion, it doesn't see, it doesn't. And I absolutely agree with her on that. But you know what Trump said? We putting up a wall. Okay? We putting up a wall and y'all paying for it. So basically, Jon goes into, they go into the conversation talking about how Jon, about his single life and all of that kind of stuff. And, she doesn't want to hear it. She's like, I'm realizing that there's some things about Jon that I don't know anything about. And so I'm very uncomfortable sitting here. He says that he didn't know that she was 18 years old when he met her. He thought that she was 21 years old, and that's what she was telling everybody. And so, basically from the little scoop that came up into, my little box and everything, allegedly she actually was 17 when he met her, not 18. So I'm just looking at him kind of like, you know what I'm saying, with the under eye, over eye type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Under eye, over eye. Okay? Because, you over there, basically messing with a minor. Now, you said that you stayed 3 additional days. You didn't stay 3 additional days to play Rubik's Cube. You didn't stay 3 additional days to do dominoes. You weren't playing checker, bitch. You was playing chess. Okay? So, basically, I'm like, okay, So the friends are, trying to sit there and they're trying to, go through the process of getting to know this girl, and she's uncomfortable with a lot of things that, have been said at the table, and she's uncomfortable with the food as well. The next person we see is our new cast member, Stephen and Olga. Stephen is 20 years old. He lives in Bowie, Maryland, and he's a waiter. He said that he didn't graduate from high school, and basically his life is about, party after party after party after party. He says that he got, arrested for little minor crimes and stuff like graffiti, probably spraying, having graffiti all over the bridge. Now, as you all know, this is in my neck of the woods, okay? All right, but so many miles away from Bowie. And I'm really going to be trying to scope out and find out which restaurant, Mr. Steven is working at. Basically, Steven says that, he's been living from pillar to post. He said when he was 16 years old, his mother got tired of his shenanigans and put that ass out. And, basically was like, you can't stay here anymore. So he's basically been living from pillar to post with friend to friend and, living with his grandmother. Although he says that he really doesn't have a good relationship with the grandmother. Even I'm thinking, God damn, can you get along with anybody? So, he says that he goes down to Ocean City, which, a lot of us do, in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. That's where we go when we want, a little bit of beach fun, and we don't want to drive, do that long hike down to Myrtle Beach and, Virginia Beach and places like that, Delaware, Rehoboth, stuff like that. So basically, he said he goes to Ocean City. He's probably a beach bum down that mofo. And so he says that, that's where he met Olga. He said he scored the hottest girl on the beach. And then all of a sudden, Olga was pregnant. He says that, basically, it only takes one time. He alleges that he had sex with her. All the other times, basically, he didn't, he used protection. And the one time that he didn't use protection, Olga got pregnant. Now, I'm thinking to myself, was it the one time Olga got pregnant? Was it one time that just that one day? Are you counting the one day? Or was it 5 times in one day? What was it? So basically, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Ursula Goldson. Thank you, boo. So basically, he's saying, he wants to be in the child's life. He said that his father died when he was 7 years old, and he died of diabetes. And basically, he wants to be that man who steps up and is in his child's life. And I just thought that was commendable. But I'm just saying, boo, you ain't ready for this. You ain't nothing but a waiter. You got an arrest record and all of that kind of stuff. That life can't turn around for your ass, because I've seen it turn around for mofos. But I'm saying you don't even have a high school diploma. The first thing you need to be doing, boo, is trying to go back to school and get yourself a high school diploma so that you can be able to take care of your baby. So basically, he says that he wasn't even ready for marriage. Marriage isn't what he wanted. He definitely didn't see himself, having a child. But since, the girl is pregnant, she's 1 week away from having a baby, he's going to fly over to Russia, and basically basically try to build a life with her. So, he said they applied for the K-1 visa, but they ain't heard a damn thing. I wonder why. He said, but he is going to Russia, and he want to be there for the baby. Basically, he said he's never been out of the country. He's never flown anywhere. That's because you're so busy using that damn spray can, boo. Put that damn spray can down and pick up a bottle, because that's exactly what you're getting ready to do. He said, before he met Olga, he didn't realize that it was going to probably be a hard thing for Olga to get in the country based on the political climate that we find ourselves in. We see him sit down with his grandmother, Ruth. Ruth was like, look, let me tell you something, boo. You couldn't have picked the worst country to have somebody, to have a baby with somebody. I didn't know where grandma was coming from with that. I didn't know if grandma was saying that because, basically they on bad terms, or if grandma was just saying, some other things. I don't know. I think that we're going to have to kind of look at grandma with the side eye. Grandma, you get the side eye of the week. boo, because that comment you made, I just thought that was a tad bit shady. Now I know what grandma, well, I think that I know what grandma meant, but you know what you can assume. Grandma said this is the worst country you could have ever been in. She said, because basically Trump is in office. So, so I ain't gonna get down with the nitty gritty and all of that kind of stuff of what's going on. But because this ain't no political channel, you understand what I'm saying? But the whole thing in a nutshell is grandma said you shouldn't have picked no girl from Russia to have no sex with and then turn around and get her pregnant and then think that you're gonna get a K1 visa with Trump being in office right now. I said, okay, Grandma, I hear you. I ain't got nothing to say, Grandma. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. The next couple we see is Ashley and Jay. If this ain't a hot-ass mess, let me tell you something. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. There's 300 people in the room and only 94 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button so that YouTube knows that you're here. And I do too. Thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up button. It don't cost you a damn thing to hit that mofo, okay? So basically, Ashley is, preparing herself, to go out there with Jay and everything. Because, she wants to go to the interview to make sure that this mofo says and does all the right things in order to come over to the country. So she's nervous about Jay, visa, and nervous about the cheating. So now you're nervous, Ashley, about the cheating. Is that why you taking self-defense classes? I just, somebody asked a question in the comments section and was like, what kind of neighborhood do that ass live in that she has to take self-defense classes in her, in her spare time? I was thinking the same damn thing. What the hell? What's going on in her neighborhood? Could she possibly be living in the hood? I don't know. But, basically, she flies her ass over there to Friendly Skies. Thank you, Evalu, for the $4.99 super chat. Love you, Auntie. Love you too, Evalu. So, basically, she gets to the airport and everything. Jay is on his way. He's driving over there to pick her up and everything. And, Ashley, is like, most of the time when I get to the airport, I have to wait for him because he's always running late. But let me tell you something. That Jamaican ass was on time, okay? He said, what I will not be doing is fucking up my visa, all right? I'm going to do everything I need to do to make sure that I get my black ass over there to the United States of America, okay? Ashley said that she misses Jay when she gets in the car. Jay don't say nothing, but you hear now. Jay got an agenda. Do you hear what I'm saying? Jay can make all the comments and all that stuff he wants to about how sincere this relationship is between he and Ashley, but I am not buying that bullcrap. Jay has an agenda for being over here in the United States. He already said that his mother works here, okay? So your auntie is a little suspect of Jay's ass, okay? Trust me, I'm a little suspect about him. I don't know if he said it 50 times or if he said it 20 times, but he kept saying a black man being with a white woman. I don't understand what he's thinking in his mind, but interracial couples do exist here in the United States. And so I don't know, what rock his ass been up under or what rock she's been under. Maybe in her neighborhood, she doesn't see it. But let me tell you something. People are dating races are mixing. All right? People are mixing with one another. Then you ain't the first black man that had a white woman, and you ain't the first white woman that had a black man. I don't understand their mentality. These two little young mofos gonna really make me come on my trick bag up on here, okay? So basically, Jay says that, a black man in Jamaica with a white girl, they kind of just think that, he's trying to do anything he can to get to America. That he takes any kind of woman he wants, a fat, nasty, sloppy, but that ain't him because he's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? He's brother beautiful. So, basically he's like, well, I don't want no fat woman or nothing like that. I don't have to do all that to be desperate to come to the United States. I still want her body popping and I want her tight. He makes a damn comment and says that Jamaican men got large sacks. I'm like, large sacks of what? Cold mofo? What, you got a large sack of some, what? Now, I'm trying not to be disrespectful out here, okay? That's right, see it said that he's a sexy bitch, okay? All right? I'm trying not to be disrespectful to all of those people who are out here from Trinidad, Jamaica, and Tobago. But I'm going to tell you one thing. He ain't that sexy. He an average looking brother. But he thinks more highly of himself than he ought to. It's a whole lot of mofos that look better than him. Okay? Get the fuck out of here. So basically, he said, Ashley said she's not worried about him coming over here for the green card because he had an opportunity to come over here before, but the woman just basically made him throw up in his mouth. And, he didn't like the woman and he felt like he was going to be miserable. So he didn't bring his ass over here. He didn't bring his ass over here because he was messing with his father's girlfriend. And so how was he going to be able to explain that? Okay? So basically, she thinks that she has, the man of her dreams. She said that, she doesn't really, she's kind of feeling like, a little funny style because basically, she wasn't with the other two guys. She didn't have the engagement. And I'm just saying to myself, baby, Karma know your address and that bitch about to knock on your door. Okay, this mofo is the last person, in my opinion, that you need to be trying to be with somebody who cheats. She said that, it's hard out there for a pimp. So she know damn well that he, has had a hard time with being, celibate while she was gone. So she knows that, when she get this, she got to serve it on a tray. She got to serve it on a dish. You know what I'm saying? She has to serve that thing up 2-3 times a day, pulling over on the side of the road, whatever she got to do. He's talking about Jamaican men are romantic. Bitch, it wasn't nothing on the bed but some daggone roses. Okay? Where's the romance in that? And a daggone cheap bottle of wine. Come on, beautiful. Come on, you sexy bitch. Where's all the romance at? You didn't have nobody playing no damn instrument. Where was the flowers when she came over here? You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about flowers, ain't we? But where was all of that at? I said, get out of here. Get out of here. He told her he can't wait. He's not just saying this out of his mouth, but he's saying this out of his heart. He's excited to come to America with her and lay in the bed with her and give her the D all night. Is that all her life is about? Is that the culmination of everything in her life, is getting the D every day? She grinning like a damn Chazzy cat on there, looking like a fool, okay? You gonna give me the D all day? Dude, I could give myself... Basically, the next day we see them, it's time for him to go and, basically do what he got to do. He says, it is hard to get into America. He said if he, even so much as stutters, that their asses isn't going to let him over here. So basically, she has this little, photo album, cheap-ass photo album with pictures and all of that kind of stuff in there. Basically to, for him to study. So he said he was studying and everything. She had pictures of them, they got to legitimize the relationship. So basically, she asked him, when's my birthday? He says May 26th. She said, bitch, that ain't my birthday. You better get that right. He said, oh, God, I'm so nervous. I got that wrong. Your birthday is actually May 2nd. She said, yeah, mofo, you need to get that out. You got to get that correct before you go up in that office. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I need you to get this green card. Again, we hear him say black guys with a white girl, just want to get over to the States, but everything with me and Ashley is real. Bitch, how many times are you going to say that? Are you going to say that to the point where you convince your damn self about it? Because we ain't convinced. We know damn well that your ass got a motive for being over here. Ashley, Karma is coming to your address, boo, soon to a town near you. That bitch is getting ready to come and start rap-tap-tapping on your door. Because those average guys, those little white guys that you said that you used to date, Ashley, and now all of a sudden you over here with a big sack, long stick, mofo, let me tell you something. It's about to come. knocking up on your door. The next person we see is this goddamn Eric and Leida. Eric is going to the airport to pick up Leida to bring her and her 5-year-old daughter over here, okay? Basically, she got her sister Raina with her. These bitches acting like they coming to America, okay? Now, they just keep going on and on, back and forth, talking about, how the family is rich and they wealthy and all of that kind of stuff. And so, basically, the sister's coming over there because she said, I want to check his ass. I want to know whether or not, he got a good job. Do we have a stable? Hell no. No. Do we got a nice place? No, he don't. Do we got his stuff? No. He's an old divorced has-been mofo, okay, with 3 kids, one in which he's still paying child support for. He got a daughter that's 19 years old that he got laying up in a damn 2-bedroom apartment with him, who's splitting the bills with him half and half. He ain't got a damn pot to piss in, okay? His daughter's throwing it out the window. Alrighty? Okay, so basically, her and her sister get here, you know what I'm saying? She runs up and greets him at the airport and everything. And she's just happy, okay? She basically said her dream was to come over here and be a damn American doctor. I said, damn, there you go. There you go right there. That's her motive for wanting to be over this mofo. She aspires to be an American doctor. This bitch sat up there and said, when I accidentally clicked on this mofo's profile. Now, she didn't do it on purpose. She didn't think that he... She didn't think that he, basically was handsome or anything. To the mofo said, basically, I'll give you a free trip to the United States. This bitch said she accidentally clicked on his profile. And I'm saying to myself, then you didn't think that he was worthy of you. Okay? So basically, I was like, she said me, he's handsome and he's strong. Bitch, you really aspiring to be a doctor that much? Basically, her sister with her, and, she's like, I just want to make sure that, your little son, that he has a good life over here. Basically, he realizes that the family is now coming. So he said he's not going to drive all the way back to where he is. He got a damn Airbnb. So, basically they could stay there and he ain't got to be, going back and forth because he don't really want the family judgmental asses to really know how he living, where he live, and really what that ass do. Eric, boy, you are in damn danger, okay? This girl comes over there with all these suitcases. They go out to the damn car, okay? They're trying to get everything in the car with the suitcases. They done left the damn sister, okay? And basically, the sister's still dragging hers. They come up and they got all these damn, suitcases and everything. He started just throwing the stuff in the daggone trunk. She said, no, it gotta be proper. He said, what are you talking about? It's proper. It gotta go in proper. So he's like, what? What are you talking about? It's gotta be proper. It gotta be proper. Proper. Put it in proper. Proper. Put it in proper. I said, calm down. He's like, no, I'm just going to put it in there. All this damn, oh my God. All this daggone stuff that you got me putting up in here. She said, no, it got to be proper. Proper. Put it in, please. Proper. Now, didn't that irritate the dog hell out of you that I sat up here and screamed like that 50 times? Saying the same thing over and over again. I said, what the hell Eric got himself into? This is the first season where a man has been in danger. Eric, your ass is in danger. It's all kinds of stop signs, yield signs, red signs. I'm trying to tell you, but you're never going to make it to the checker flag. This mofo right here is crazy. She's high-strung. She's got this little boy. She got her parents coming over there to scope shit out. What they going, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. Excuse my language. I ain't mean to say that. It slipped out. Mary Grace, if you have to do that many times, Mary Grace, you can go ahead on and do what you gotta do. You've been. That's too much, Mary Grace. So please feel free to do what you gotta do. Okay, we all out here having a great time, and all you doing is just blocking this person's comments. And I'm sorry if you have to keep blocking the comments and putting the person in timeout. Just go ahead on and do what you got to do. It's okay with me, okay? Don't feel like I'm going to be angry, anything like that, okay? All right, so basically, she got all of this kind of stuff that's going on. The sisters like, we basically want to see what you about. They get to, the little Airbnb, and nobody likes the Airbnb. She's like, how many rooms in here? He's like, two. Her nose is frowned up, including her sister Raina. And so basically, she walks in and she looks at the bed. The bed is so disgusting. She said, bitch, I'm tired. You ain't getting nothing from out of me tonight. I'm dead tired. I tell you, as women, we sure know how to get out of stuff, don't we? She said, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. They get up in the morning and everything, and the sister's like, look, what you going to do? How you going to manage this? Daggone well that you cannot, okay? You cannot function without your maids and all the other things that you have at home. How you going to do this? She's like, oh, my sister's judgmental. No, your sister's a realist. Your ass has come over there, boo, and basically you got a silver spoon or gold spoon basically in your mouth. And so this man doesn't have anything. You don't really even know what the man has, okay? You just want to be a doctor in America. But Raina basically dropped a bomb and said, look, if this mofo can't stand up to our family's expectations, she said, basically, we got a little to no expectations of this mofo. But if he can't even step up to those expectations, then we're not going to allow her to be here. She basically said that her sister is an awful person, okay? She's an awful person, and she, is hard to get along with. She gets irritated very fast, and, Eric don't know nothing about this. Well, no, we saw when she was talking about everything needed to be proper, placed in that, placed in that damn car. Basically, Eric said, the sister can pack sand. He don't give a damn what she think about him. Well, Eric don't seem like he really give a damn about what nobody think. He don't care about what his daughter Natasha thinks about it. And he doesn't care anything about what Raina thinks. But let's see how his ass act when the parents come over here and everything with their entourage, and their little, music playing. Okay, let's see how that work out for his ass. Next person we see is Kalani and Asuelu. Fell in love with this crazy mofo. I fell in love with Asuelu. But I just was like, his voice is just a little bit too high for me. I said, I can't with this. So basically, we see her get up in the morning and everything. And she's like, comes down and everything. She got the little boy and her mother's there. And the mom is singing happy birthday to her. It's her 30th birthday, and and the mother basically is like, happy birthday, boo. And she's like, yeah, thank you, mom. The mother is staying over there at the Airbnb helping her take care of the baby. So she's like, I gotta go and pick him up from the airport. And so the mother was like, okay. Mom is kind of concerned. She's really concerned about this relationship, as is everybody else. She goes into, talking about how her sister is not really feeling him because she lied. We found that out in the first episode, that she lied and basically told her sister that he was cheating on her, and she wasn't even in a relationship with the mofo. She went over there, basically a virgin, and let him pop that cherry. And so now, she's got a baby. So now she feels like the thing for her to do is to go head on and marry him. Her dad doesn't like him, and basically, things is about to get a little rough for her. So basically, she shows up. Asuelu, he's at the airport. We see him and everything. He said he is happy that he get an opportunity to hug her. He said he feels amazing. He feels fantastic. And I feel so much happiness. I said, what? She gets to the airport and everything. She's excited to see him. And so, he walks up to her and everything, kisses her and everything, put the little, thing around her neck and everything, everything just gravy. So, he stands there and he was like, hold up, boo. Wait a minute. I got a little secret for you. I got something for you. She thinking, all right, then. Oh, my God, what you got for me? He like, yeah, I got something for you. He pull out that cell phone, pull that music on. She said, wait a minute, hold on. What this motherfucker about to do? This motherfucker take and lift up his daggone shirt, pull that shirt off, take that daggone scarf off and wrap it up around his belly. And this motherfucker, get the dancing. And I'm sitting up there thinking he doing titty bomb. This motherfucker like titty bomb, titty bomb, titty bomb, titty bomb, titty bomb. Hey, yeah. He practiced. I gotta go down. This mofo is up in there naked just about. He got shorts on. The mofo barefooted. He got tattoos around his thighs. The daggone scarf barely covering up anything. And this mofo is up in the air. He pulls on his little music. I like your airport. Everybody in the airport at this point to stop what they did. They doing. Swallow what they was chewing to look at this mofo. She is highly embarrassed. She said, I don't know what the hell is going on. When he pulled his shirt off, her mouth was like, she was genuinely shocked. Next thing you know, this mofo gets down on the ground and start doing the worm. He gets up and he grinding. I said, what the heck going, bro? The lady that was standing there on the side, she said, let me tell you something. Quiet as is kept. If it don't work out between the two of you, call me. She said, I'm loving it. I'm living for it. And I want to see what is up underneath that scarf. I was done. Do you hear me? This mofo had me in tears. Do you hear me? That mofo said, she said, look, you need to put some shoes on your feet. He said, no, I'm good. I don't need no shoes. He was all winded and everything after his dance. He said he wanted to dance for her so that she could be proud of him and that he could make her feel happiness. And I just was like, okay, she's happy. She a bit confused, but she's happy. Y'all, let me tell you. I tried to come out here earlier and show y'all the dance, but I'm trying to tell you my TV won't acting right, but we're going to come out, we're going to look at this dance together, and we're going to talk about this dance on Thursday night. This mofo had your auntie crying. First of all, I kept thinking, is he gay? But then I was like, well, no, he not gay. He just was talking kind of, I'm happy, nice. I want her to be happy. He want everybody to be happy. I don't know if he's been listening to For Real or what's going on. Cause I'm happy. I don't know what this mofo, but I'm telling you, I'm living for him. I like him. The family has really high expectations of him. They have unreasonable expectations of him. This man is never taking care of a child. He says that, basically being here in America when he was driving to to the home. He was saying that the streets was too wide and the buildings was too tall. This is a huge adjustment that this man is going to have to make. He knows that he has a child, but he says the only thing that he's ever taken care of were pigs and coconuts. And so, he's afraid of being that father. And you know what? So is she. She's afraid of the very same thing. By her own admission, she's afraid that he's not going to be ready for this. But then she says, I want him to help me, support me, help take care of the baby and all of this. Boo, you're going to have to train him. You knew yourself. Every time we turn around, you got your mother with you. You even said that your sister has been helping you with the little boy. So guess what? You ain't in no position to really judge him because you're only 5 months in your damn self. You never had a baby that you've had to take care of. So I don't understand, why, you tripping and acting stupid about this whole relationship because first of all, you're a liar. Second of all, you depend on your family for everything. You expect this man to come over here and connect to this baby like that because he's been Skyping? No, boo. It's a whole different ball game, and we all take time. It takes time to learn how to be a parent, especially when your only thing you've been taking care of is some damn coconuts. So basically, we see him go up in the room. He comes in, and he looks at the house, and he's like, what the fuck? He said, my house ain't got no walls. It ain't got number poles. He said, I live in an open house. It's open. It's like an open air market up in that mofo. He said, we got rocks on the ground. They show a picture of his home, and he's like, basically, like, look. It's straight up, this look like real Jungle Book. This mofo ain't had nothing but poles at his house. When that mofo came up in that house, he was looking like, okay, what the... He checked every door. He opened every door that was up in that house, even the glass one. She said, look, Asuelu, stop touching the doors. Asuelu said, I can't. I can't. I got to touch these doors. I need to smell them. She better watch his ass at 4 o'clock in the morning because the mofo might be down there licking them bitches, okay? I just was like, these doors got his ass, okay? So basically, how the hell? He goes up there, he meets his son for the first time, and the mother's like, look, I'm a little concerned about him. First of all, the mofo walked up in here, he ain't had no shoes on. Where's this bitch's shoes, okay? The mother said the baby is asleep, and I need y'all to, come up, silently. He ain't gonna have no problem because he already walking up in here like Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble up in this bitch, okay? So basically, he his ass on up the stairs and he meets his son for the first time. He picks up the son and everything. And the mother was like, I'm gonna roll on out of here. So the mother rolls out, and he picks the baby up. And of course, the baby starts crying. She got her camera out, she wants to, take all of, the damn pictures of it. And I would have too, first time the baby seeing his father and all of that kind of stuff. And, he goes over to the mirror to try to comfort the baby. And he says, are you crying because we don't look the same? He said, our skin complexions are not the same. You're white. And I'm thinking to myself, the baby not white. That baby ain't white. That baby is what you are. So I was like, where the hell he get that from? So again, was he talk about the baby's complexion? Or does he really believe that the baby is white? I don't know what the hell is really going on with these people. But I'm here for it. I'm here for the ride. Basically, the mom's first impression is that he's a little confused. The mom is just like, I want him to feel the role of being a father. But he got a long way to go. Well, so does your daughter. Your daughter got a long way to go too. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this is a huge culture shock for this man. To come over here and adapt to America. And her father ready to kick his ass? Okay. The last couple that we're going to talk about is Colt and Larissa. Colt is a goddamn fool. Do you hear what I'm saying? I said got and not G-O-D. I said G-O-T. This man's a damn fool. Like, he's a cheap bastard, okay? Basically, Colt's mother is picking him up from the airport in the unair conditioned ass car in Vegas. The car doesn't have air conditioner. This is one, I mean, come on. She is arriving the next day from Brazil. Him and his mother, they decide that they're going to have a conversation about it, okay? He's hoping that she won't be disappointed because they have a little misunderstanding. You know, they've been having some misunderstandings. And, you know, basically she's going to find out that Vegas ain't nothing, but, you know, it's more than just a strap. Okay? This mofo gets up in the morning to get his damn self ready. He got a towel. He got a towel and stuff up around his neck. He goes up on the bed to say something to Cookie Monster, Cookie Dough. And Cookie Dough is coming up from underneath the sheets. I said, what the fuck is going on? Why is that cat coming from up underneath the sheets? I don't like his relationship with these damn cats. That cat came up from underneath the sheets like it was an old girlfriend. I said, what the hell is going on? Vegas can get up to 118 in the summer, no AC. Thank you, Urban Fugal Chick, for the $1.99 super chat. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna be able to do that. So basically, he believes that, you know, he's too close with his mom. But he said, you know, hell, he's going to reason that and rationalize that by saying, you know, he believes that a mom is a man's best friend, first best friend. Come on now, Colt. Colt, you know, is realizing that, you know, the mother in the way. He said that, you know, basically, you know, he only got that one car. Him and his mother, you know, they basically ride or die with each other. Bonnie and Clyde. You understand what I'm saying? He says that one of his previous girlfriends told him that his mother was a burden. And he needed to get rid of Mama Son. Mama Son, you know, basically is starting to feel sorry for herself. She's trying to play the woe with me card with him, okay? And I'm just like, Mama Son, don't do that. Let your son be free. But you know what? He's just as dependent on her as she is on him. So basically, Colt tells his mother that he wants his privacy in the house. You know what I'm saying? When Miss Larissa come over. Larissa was like, I mean, the mom was like, you know, hey, close your door, bitch. You want some privacy, close your door, because I'm going to close mine. And you'll never know who I got up in this mofo. Mommy, you ain't got nothing up in there but some dust bunnies, okay? Ain't nothing else going on up in there, okay? Don't look like you got the same relationship with them cats that your son do, but ain't nothing up in there for you with some dust bunnies, baby. But, you know, call your auntie and I can try to hook you up with somebody. God damn. So basically, you know, the mother and them talking about, you know, the kitchen table and everything. And they like, you know, the mother was like, look, we ain't got but 2 chairs up in this mofo. Where this bitch gonna sit at? And so basically, Colt was like, you know, women that are from Brazil, you know, basically, you know, they sit beside each other. All couples sit beside each other or lovingly across the room so they can gaze at each other. The hell would the mother even be concerned about that for? Soon as that mofo came up in the house, she already had dinner sitting there waiting for him. He told my mom, you such a good cook. I said, what the hell is going on now? You know, Larissa, you gonna work for that green card, boo. Let me tell you something, boo. You get that green card, you have worked for that mofo. Basically, you know, he wants to, you know, put all these boundaries in place. But he don't have no boundaries with them damn cats. He don't have no boundaries with them cats, okay? So basically, you know, the mom basically, you know, he gets up and the mom is downstairs. She's tracking the plane. He's like, yeah, mom, that's probably what the same thing I'll be doing. But I'm going to get ready and go to the airport. The mom says, basically, I'm going to go ahead on and back off slowly. The mother said, I'm going to back off like this. It's going to be real slow. Mama is really starting to show her true colors. Mama is jealous. She's not ready for this relationship. She's not ready for Colt to move on. And Colt is scared now because he's like, I really do believe that my mother is in the damn way, okay? My mama in the way. Yeah, buddy. Your mama in the way. This relationship ought to be over between you and your mother, okay? Go ahead and, hook your mother up with Jerry Lewis or something. Ain't it a couple of telethons going on? So you know what I'm saying? Is Jerry Lewis dead? He might be dead. I don't know, but hell, dude, get it with his lookalike. You know what I'm saying? One of them Elvis Presley, mofos that's down there on the strip. You know what I'm saying? Get with one of them. So basically, I noticed that Colt cut that beard off. She said she didn't like it. He cut that mofo off. And I was like, okay, good for him. He's hoping that him and Larissa can be together and Mama. That they could be happy together. I said, okay. So basically, we see Larissa come up off the plane with a long sleeve shirt on and, a little mini skirt with the split in the front. And she's excited to see him and everything. And she's like, bitch, where's my flowers? And so he like, flowers? She said, yeah, my flowers. It seemed like, you would be happy to see me. You would have some chocolates or something and some flowers, for somebody. So Colt was like, I ain't gonna spend no damn money on no flowers. He said, I ain't spending no money on no flowers. It's $20. Because when they walk in, to the car and everything, he see, she sees some flowers in the window. And, basically she like, there goes some flowers right there with some nice little red roses. $20, okay? $20. He says, I'm not buying $20 roses because I can get the cotton free. I need to pay for the parking. That's the same. This is a cheap mofo right here. Do you hear what I'm saying? Larissa need to take her ass back to where she was. Okay? She said her plan and her dream is to, 1, get married. 2, apply for her green card. And 3, get a car with some air conditioner. Because by the time they get out to the car is on fire. She is hot as hell. He's blowing off nonchalant, just an asshole, blowing off everything she says. He does not have any money. He's super cheap. He's worse to me than David. Because this mofo has a price tag on everything. We saw a little glimpse of it first episode, but this mofo worse than what I thought he was. You can't even get the woman some $20 flowers. You and your mother live in Las Vegas and both of y'all bitches is riding around in a car with no air conditioner. And then when she says something about it, you got an attitude. You catch the ass and say that she's continuing to complain. Damn right she complaining. She said, you know what? I thought that this was like Hollywood. I was mistaken. I thought that this was like the movies. I thought that I was going to be in New York City. That's the same thing that Leida said to Eric. We're not going to New York City. These mofos are sitting in these foreign countries, it looks like, that they're sitting in these foreign countries and they're judging America by New York City and Hollywood. Bitch, let me tell you something. The average American, okay, does not live like people in New York and people in California. That is not how we live. The nation's capital has more in it than the damn White House. These mofos need to educate themselves on what is happening here in the United States before they bring their busted asses up over here, okay? Basically, she complained about the flowers over and over and over and over and over and over again, okay? I just was like, this is just crazy. She says, okay, well, let's go and see the damn Vegas side. So they go and see the Vegas side. She said, this ain't nothing. The fuck is this? I thought that this was going to be somewhere private. I thought I was going to be safe walking up and down the street. He said, yeah, you safe right in the middle of the road. This sarcastic. Let me tell you something. Not only is this man cheap, but he's sarcastic. okay? And he's nonchalant. He brushes everything off. Nothing is a big deal to him. But I'm going to tell you what's going to end up being a big deal to him. It's his tumultuous relationship between his mother and Larissa. That's going to bring out the beast in him, okay? And his relationship with them nasty cats that he got. Now, I'm not saying that cat is nasty. I'm saying his cat is nasty. Because anytime he rubbing up on the other cat like that, and then he got this cat crawling up from underneath the sheets, that's nasty. It's some stuff going on that just don't look right over there to me. She's like, I can't do this. This place is a nightmare. I wanted to go somewhere that wasn't like Brazil. This is like Mars to me. It's like a whole different planet. Colt is terrified now that this woman, okay, is going to really have a problem when she meets his mother and his cats. And you know what, Colt? You're damn right. Because she came over there and wasn't impressed with anything. This mofo couldn't even bring her flowers. You sorry, cheap mofo. The only thing you worrying about is the damn parking. You can't even get the girl any flowers. Larissa, you gonna be lucky, boo, if you get a biscuit at mama house. Mama ain't got a damn thing for you. Glad to catch you live. Auntie love you. Thank you, Heather Wood, for the $2 super chat. I'm glad you caught me live too, boo. Let me tell you something. These mofos right here, I love two pieces. Every couple to me this season is just good. These first couple of weeks, we just basically getting to learn these mofos. We're getting to learn their names and all of that kind of stuff. But I am so excited about this season of 90 Day Fiancé. Do you hear what I'm saying? I was looking at this and I just was like, some of these mofos, y'all, we can already see the red flags. We can see that things are going on with them. This month, okay, after Halloween, 10/31, I will be doing non-stop November. I'm going to try my damnedest to do non-stop November. What does that mean to you? What that means to you is that every day Auntie will be coming out and I will be putting up a video for non-stop November. I cannot wait to do it. I will be talking about different subject matters and things like that. I'm going to put up a poll, try to put up a poll each week to see what it is that you would like to talk about. It will not all be 90 Day Fiancé. It'll be about other shows and other current events that are going on, like Megyn Kelly's ass getting fired, okay? Who the hell told this bitch that it was all right for her to have a black face, okay? Who the hell? She's a couple of years younger than I am. You mean to tell me in your damn neighborhood it was okay, Megyn Kelly, for your ass to have on a blackface costume? Okay, all right. So that's what you really want us to believe? We will be talking about that and other things in non-stop November. A lot of YouTubers do it, and Auntie wanted to do it last year, but I will be doing it this year. So if you have subject matters, I'm going to put up a post on my community page so that you can put down there what you would like for me to talk about in non-stop November. Thank you all so much for being here, and I cannot wait to enjoy the month of November with you all. I really, really do. Auntie Megyn Kelly knew better. She's lying. Megyn Kelly spoke. Oh, let me tell you something, boo. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Megyn Kelly said exactly what the hell she meant to say. Okay? She just didn't remember that her ass wasn't sitting around the table with her friends. That ass was sitting on television. And then you're going to have Roland Martin come back the next day. Yes, I will be discussing that tomorrow. Okay? Yes, I will. I love you all. Y'all have a great night. And kisses, love, hugs. Love y'all to pieces. Bye.